weird machines and head-turning creations are many times byproducts of the prototyping business. Standard Metal Products, a machining business in San Francisco, walks a fine line between making the practical and the bizarre.
So I'm often asked what I do, and I'll usually just look on the table or around the shop to see what's in here to answer that question because it's that diverse. But in the past year, I have repaired a saucepan handle in exchange for 2 cookies with an 85-year-old woman. And at the same time, I was prototyping a wind tunnel model for a supersonic wind tunnel test for NASA.
Kevin Binkert's special set of skills is constantly enlisted to tackle an array of off-kilter projects, such as the Spirit of America 3, Craig Breedlove's sound barrier breaking jet car. In 1996, Binkert machined the parts for the car's 3rd incarnation, which reportedly reached speeds up to 675 miles an hour. But the prototyping business can also pose many smaller challenges.
Here's an example of a one-of-a-kind. This is basically demonstrating that a straight object spinning through space, counterintuitively, does not trace out a cylinder. It actually traces out a hyperbolic shape. So we prototyped this with the idea that it could be a ride. Someone would get into this contraption and their straight body would go through a curved slot in the wall.
However, SMP's most outrageous invention was spawned from a vision right out of the subconscious.
This is the Flame Tornado. It's a piece that I made in the early 90s after having a powerful dream of a fire vortex. And it can be small or it can burn the roof off the place if I turn it all the way up.
By using aluminum blades, a 20-gallon propane tank, a small 1.5 horsepowered engine, and a single match, Binkert is able to create this massive tower of fire.
Well, it works a lot like a regular tornado where it's pulling air in from the bottom. So the simple answer to what's happening here is that we've got a series of blades that are creating a rotating column of air. You want laminar flow, so there's not a lot of chaotic air. And as the air rushes in, convection's pulling it up, and it's a self-perpetuating vortex of flame. And ideally, the neighbors don't call the fire department.
The result? A spectacular cyclone of fire, reaching up to 40 feet in height. The Flame Tornado has become a fixture at SMP. But the neighborhood has yet to embrace its entertainment value. During this demonstration, the San Francisco Fire Department was called. Not the first time for Kevin Binkert. The matter was quickly resolved, but not before Binkert showcased his latest quarter valve, fabricated for the city. However, the moral of the story, this towering inferno should not be tried at home. These weird machines symbolize the very nature of who we are. And mark how far we've come, capturing the likes of Jules Verne, R2-D2, Batman, and even James Bond, while showcasing American ingenuity at its finest and nuttiest.